Hey, it's been a while since I made a video. I've been filming every day for the past month or so, getting ready to make the 10-minute videos this fall. But I thought I'd update you and give you the interview questions that I talked about in one of my videos, or answer the interviews that I asked for questions for in one of my videos. I am in Paradise right now, Paradise, Michigan, on Lake Superior. Lake Superior is right over there through those trees. Stopped here and found internet connection because trying to work out some camera issues. Now that those are done, I'm gonna go buy some groceries and then head on down the road to camp on Lake Superior for a few more days. This is what I look like lately. I have been, let's see, I got this new camera where I can flip and see myself. I've been through, well, I did Vermont, no, I did New Hampshire, I did the White Mountains. Can't even remember. I think the White Mountains were in New Hampshire and the Green Mountains were in Vermont. It might be the opposite, but I checked out all those. Then I went through upstate New York, all along the St. Lawrence River and Lake Ontario. Then I went through Canada for a day, through London, Canada. Then up into, what happens after that, Michigan. Checked out Lake Huron. Had a great Memorial Day weekend with some folks in Michigan. Then I went up the Upper Peninsula of Michigan to where I'm at now. So you'll get all those videos coming this fall. Right now I'm gonna go do the interview. Alright, get the laptop out. So I haven't looked at these questions yet. They're on the screen, I'm about to look at them. Try and give you the best answer off the top of my head without scratching my head too much. And then we'll see how the interview goes. Maybe we'll do more of them. Alright, so first question from Disabled Sportsman. Hey Jordan, when do you think you will be coming through the Chicago area? My girlfriend and I would like to meet you, talk about our adventures on the road, have a few drinks, burn a couple of fatties. Let us know, take care, keep the faith. I'm not going through Chicago, unfortunately. I would have liked to say hi. I'm always down to meet somebody that watches the videos. But I went up through upstate Michigan and to the Upper Peninsula where I'm at now. Hey bro, is Maine worth visiting overall, and does it seem like it would be a kickback place to live? A very kickback place to live. Definitely worth visiting overall. It's the prettiest of the coastlines on the East Coast. The water was super clear in the spring when I checked it out. Lobster's delicious. And if you find some good people that you get along with, then yeah, go live in Maine. It's different. It's very north. They call them downeasters, or I don't know, eastern folks. Anyways, that's my answer to that question. Touch Nova, how often do you run your rig while using the laptop? I would guess that using it too much without doing so would leave you with a dead car battery. No good. Keep them coming, man. Well, my inverter has a shut-off that senses a low battery, so I don't have to worry about the dead battery issue. I can run my laptop and watch a movie. I have a MacBook Pro, and I can get a full charge out of it and almost watch a movie at the same time. So I can definitely get a full charge off the car battery, and plus quite a bit more. From 420 Scarface, you forgot to show the part where you're cooking a nice dinner. Huh. No question there. Just a nice comment. Alright, there were some email questions too. Let's see. Alright. Besides geographically, in which way has a whole travel experience widened your horizon? Do you feel you discovered new things about yourself and people, or is it more like a confirmation of all what you already know? No, definitely a bunch of new horizons, a bunch of new thoughts on life. I think one thing I've learned most is expectations are only expectations. You know, you see this stuff on the Discovery Channel, you see people make their own travel logs, you watch movies about people in the East and North and South, and none of them are quite what they're like in real life. So as far as my expectations based on media and stories, none of those have held true. The people are much kinder in some places than I thought they could ever be, and much meaner in some places than they thought they could ever be, which is sad. The good-hearted people are all throughout this country, and I've really come to cherish that through my travels. And as far as myself changing, I think I'm more open to people, more willing to meet just about anybody, and I'm more accepting of people and the environments they come from, because I've seen so many different environments and so many different ways of life and so many different cultures that influence who we all are, that I'm much more willing to accept people for who they are. And it's still a good country, but there's way too many rules and regulations, and I'm sick and tired of all the can and cannot do's around this country. I do like the hospitality, though. There are some really friendly hospital people. Americans do understand hospitality. Next question. What cultures are you most attracted to and why regarding your future trips? I don't know. Because the only ideas I have on culture come from Americans, so it's people that have come from other cultures and are now mixed. I did go through Canada for a bit, and I liked Canada. Culture, yeah, I'm open for any culture, I think. I can't think of a culture I necessarily want or don't want to go check out. Maybe, yeah, can't think of any cultures. I'll film Nora for a minute while I think. Cultures. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out and check out some cultures for real, because all I know so far is American culture. Been to Mexico and Canada and would like to spend more time in both those countries for sure. I don't know, Greek culture I think would be a lot of fun. And then what was the other one I was thinking about? My mind's not working too good. It was a bad time to do the interview. I don't know. Island cultures. I like the mountain people. I like Northern America. That's my favorite culture so far. What is your experience in sailing? If you intend to sail around the world, you must be prepared, no? I have very little experience in sailing, but I did sail my own 25-foot Coronado sailboat out of San Diego Harbor. I have a few videos posted. My first 2 videos posted on YouTube are of me sailing. I sailed the Catalina, and I got a good experience in different weathers and different types of sailing. I got good experience. I don't know. Yeah, I have no experience for sailing around the world, but I want to do it. Don't know if I want to go around the world, but maybe around the continent. Check out some islands. Who knows where I want to go exactly. I haven't figured that out. First, I got to get the sailboat. Got to earn the money to get the sailboat. So, been getting a lot of sponsorship money though, so thank you for that fundraising help. So the sailboat fund is growing, and I will be moving onto a sailboat, and I will be learning how to sail. So the experience will come someday. Since I came across your videos while researching some info for an article, what do you think of accessibility in the U.S. overall? Accessibility is such an individual, personal ordeal that no group or organization is going to be able to try and make the world accessible. I think when I think of accessibility, I think of it's random chance. There's some trails that most people would think are the toughest trails in the world, and I was able to go a little ways down them. And then there's some places that are supposed to be 100% accessible that I would have gone insane in one day living in a place like that. So the country has its, I can't think, Americans with Disability Act. And that's nice, and it's really just a way for people, I think, to sue businesses. And I figure if a business wants my money, they're gonna help make it possible, one way or another. Sometimes I wish I could just walk into a store and not have to worry about talking to someone and asking for as much help, because sometimes I don't want to be social, but that's just my own personal battle to be more social, and then the world becomes more accessible.